What's going on, y'all? It is Trev. The U.S. government is not only bringing regulatory clarity and encouraging innovation and growth of cryptocurrency space, they're actually getting into crypto. A week ago, ahead of his inauguration, Donald Trump released the namesake meme coin, Trump. Here it is. I want to actually look at some things, and I'm going to make some points to you about some conversations that have been had, some interviews that have been done, and what I see is actually going on here that I really haven't heard a lot of people talking about kind of this angle, right? I'm going to make a couple points. So I want to go over to the website. This is the Trump MEMECOIN website. This is where you can come to buy it, obviously, and learn exactly what it is. And I did that. I came over and I was scrolling through. Maybe I should, whatever. Anyway, and as I'm scrolling through, I'm reading this and that. Okay, the Trump meme coin is here. Join the Trump community. This is history in the making. And then you come down and there's this little section here that is a bit of a disclaimer. It's right under the the contract address. And by the way, if you are going to buy this meme coin, I'm very sorry about that. I recommend that you come here, copy this address, and buy it from there, because you know there are going to be tons of scam ones out there. And if you just type in Trump coin, you get a lot of different options. So if you want to make sure that you have the right one, come here, copy the address, do it that way. Go to Solana or however else you're going to do it. There are some other links that you can buy it in other ways. Okay. This disclaimer. I want to read this really fast. Trump memes are intended to function as an expression of support for and engagement with the ideals and beliefs embodied by the symbol Trump and the associated artwork, and are not intended to be or to be the subject of an investment opportunity, investment contract, or security of any type. Get Trump meme coin is not political and has nothing to do with any political campaign or any political office or governmental agency. See the terms and conditions, blah, blah, blah. When I read that, so I thought to myself, it kind of reminded me of the fact that when I listen to Fox Business, I constantly hear commercials for Trump sneakers. Get your Trump sneakers, these gold commemorative sneakers, or the Trump watch. He puts out a lot of things like this that are commemorative, okay? They're collectibles. And people will buy them, one, because they love Trump and they just want to have a piece of that. But I believe it's like the Cabbage Patch of the 80s kind of thing, where you hope one day this collectible is going to be worth a lot more than what you buy it for. If this Trump presidency, this particular one, this term, is successful, I mean, it's very well, down the road, some 10, 20 years from now, whatever, if you've got a pristine pair of these Trump sneakers, you might be able to sell them to collectors for quite a bit of money. And this is basically putting it in the same category as that by saying it is to commemorate this, that, and the other. It is not in any way, shape, or form meant as an investment. Okay? All right. It said it. I thought that to myself, found it peculiar, moved on. Kept reading. Trump crypto presidency, blah, blah, blah. Trump are now freely tradable on the blockchain. On July 13th, talks about the fight thing. Trump showed the world a leader is made, blah, blah, blah. Now you can get your piece of history. This Trump meme celebrates a leader who doesn't back down no matter the odds. Join the Trump community. We're all about fighting for what matters. Then it goes into the allocation. I'm not really going to get into the tokenomics of this or the allocation because it really isn't the point of what I'm building toward here. And then again, we have this disclaimer, actually goes into a little more detail this time. Trump memes are intended to function as an expression of support for engagement with the ideals and beliefs embodied by the symbol Trump, associated artwork, blah, 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 or to be subject of, all right, so not intended to be subject of or investment of an investment opportunity, investment contract, or security of any type. GetTrumpMemes.com is not political. Okay, we already read that part. CIC Digital LLC, an affiliate of the Trump Organization, and Fight 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 LLC collectively own 80% of the Trump card. That's an issue for some people, but again, not the point that I'm trying to get to. Subject to a 3-year unlocking schedule, CIC Digital LLC, Celebration Cards LLC, the owners of Fight 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 LLC will receive trading revenue derived from trading activities of Trump meme cards. See terms and conditions. See the cards allocation. So they're referring to these as cards, putting you in mind of collectible cards, like trading cards, like baseball cards, or anything else like that, Pokemon, right? They're going really, really out of their way to drive home that this is a collectible. That's what this is. All right. And somebody's going to make some money from it, okay? But it's still they're just cards. They're meme cards is what we're calling them. Not even meme tokens or meme coins. We're calling them meme cards. Very interesting. By now, you can buy it now with, blah, blah, it tells you how to buy it. Again, you've got the contract address. And, over here, you got that disclaimer. Right here, again, you got the disclaimer. They are really, really driving home that point that this is not for investment. This is a collectible. And then you can go and there's some FAQs. What are memes? Trump meme are fungible crypto assets created and tracked on the Solana blockchain. So fungible meaning that there's nothing distinct about each one. They're all the exact same. Otherwise, it would be non-fungible, like an NFT, right? But it lets you know that they are a crypto asset, and that particular asset is just a collectible. It's not for, as you see again, for investment. Now, it was, I don't know, maybe the day that these were released, maybe the day after, there was an interview done with our new crypto czar, David Sachs. And it was a reporter from Fox Business, Edward Lawrence, who did this interview. I'm not going to play the interview. It's probably 6 or 7 minutes long. It's a very interesting interview. You can find it on YouTube. Maybe I'll even link it in the description of this video. You should watch it because there is a lot of information that was given. Some of the questions that were asked bring me to the couple of points that I really want to make and help tie this all together. So, Mr. Sachs was asked about regulatory clarity. They had a lot of conversation about regulatory clarity. And in explaining what this regulatory clarity might kind of look like, and he didn't go into a lot of detail. In fact, he referred back to the executive order, which stated they've got 6 months to really figure this all out. Establish exactly what the regulatory clarity is going to be. Establish whether or not there actually is going to be a crypto reserve, a Bitcoin reserve, or even a reserve based on or using some of the funds, crypto funds that have been seized in illicit activities. But you've got 6 months. However, he did give some hints of some things that perked my ears up, okay? We've very often heard over the last 4 years dealing with Gary Gensler and the SEC, we've heard very much about whether a particular crypto asset was a security or whether it was a commodity. And there was really no clarity on that, yet they were suing people left and right for not complying to I don't know what they were supposed to comply to because we didn't know the rules, right? But those were the two terms and those were the two categories that we heard repetitively. Well, Mr. Sachs added a third category. He said, well, crypto assets, digital assets, can be securities, they can be commodities, they can be collectibles. There's that word again, collectibles. He went on, luckily for us, to actually give a little bit more of a definition, because collectibles, I think, is a term that we haven't really heard yet as far as categories of digital assets. So he went on a little bit to give a little bit more of a definition, or examples, shall I say. And he said, like meme coins or like NFTs. So here we have a little foresight as to what some of this clarity is going to look like. And we at least know that we have a category called the collectible, which the Trump meme card fits into. And memes and NFTs, will be in that category. He was also asked, well, do you see any inherent conflict of interest with the President of the United States releasing a meme token or a meme coin? And he said, not really. I don't really see any conflict of interest there, because really it's just a collectible. It's not a commodity, it's not a security, it's just a collectible. Okay. Again, they are driving home this thing of it's not an investment. It's just something that people want to buy to commemorate this president that they love. This is the category that meme coins and NFTs are going to be placed in once we have all of this regulatory clarity. Now, you might think to yourself, that's awesome, because it means that meme coin developers, builders of these projects, can do so without any issues or any problems or worrying about whether they're classified as this or classified as that, and whether they can be sued by anybody, the SEC or anything for not complying to this, that, and the other thing. We're just a collectible. We're like a coin, or like I said, a Cabbage Patch doll or anything like that. That's all it is. And if you make money on it, that's up to you. But that's not what it's intended for. Okay. So it feels like, on the face of it, that meme coins should be able to just build and build and build, and you should have a million meme coins coming out everywhere. I'm looking at it from a different perspective, and I want to share this with you, and I want to see what you think about it. I haven't said this yet, but please hit the like button on this video. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I don't normally push for subscribers on my channel. I kind of don't care, right? Not how I make my money doing this. But I'm going to say that if you're interested in this, maybe if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because as this unfolds over the next 6 months, year, 2 years, or whatever, I'm going to be talking about this quite a bit. It's something that very, very much interests me, and I think I have maybe some different perspectives or ideas that maybe some people don't pick up on. So if you want to do that, go ahead and do it. Leave comments in the comment section, and let's talk about this. All right. Where I see a problem is this. Meme coins, what are they? Well, they're hype, right? The more successful ones are based on something popular, something in pop culture. Sorry about that. Something in pop culture that we see quite often. And they might commemorate certain things. Look at Pepe, okay? And all the memes that have been put out over the years of Pepe. And that particular meme coin basically celebrates the life and achievements and art, right? That has been put out by a particular person. And it does quite well. At the front of it, you had some influencers who are also very charismatic, very popular, have a very, very large following, and hype, okay? That's really what drives a meme coin to go crazy. If you don't have the hype, if you don't have somebody out front who everybody knows and somebody to lead it, very often what we see with meme coins is that they'll pump for a little while and then they'll dump, and that's the end of them. You never hear from them again. But in rare cases, you have some that really go, right? Doge, Shiba Inu. There are some, there are some that really make it, but they're kind of the rarity. The other thing about meme coins is that nobody's buying them just because, oh yeah, I love that artist, or I love that whatever. I think that these memes are really cool and I just want to buy it and hold it and keep it forever. No. You're buying it relying on the hype, relying on other people buying in, relying on the price going up. You're going to take your profits, you're going to make your money. Meme coins have proven to be one hell of a moneymaker if you catch the right one at the right time, you get in early, you're smart, and you get out and take your profits. People have made tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars on some of these meme coins. So what if you take all the hype away? What if you take away the ability to pump a meme coin? What if you really can't talk about the investment aspect of it? What if you really can't talk about, let's buy it and hold it and let's watch the price go crazy? We can't talk about whether it 10x, 100x, 1000x. You can't talk about those things. What if you take all that away? What do you have? You've got a collectible. You've got something that you can buy and hold on to and look at it and pull it out and I don't know what else you're going to do to it. Absolutely nothing. And this clarification of a meme coin simply being a collectible, and as it said, we read over and over again for the Trump coin, not intended as an investment. If now, from now on, for a meme coin, you need to make sure that you are not pushing the investment aspect or narrative. If you what is there to hype up if you can't do that? So there goes all the hype. There goes all the influencers. There goes all the music and the X spaces and the TG rooms and all that of all the people that are talking about how much money they're going to make on this investment, because it's not categorized as that anymore. And so I don't know what penalties there might be or might not be if you have this designation of a meme coin or an NFT for that matter, just being a collectible. I don't know if there are going to be any penalties for any developers or teams who actually try to push the narrative of making money with the thing, right? It may be with this new administration that maybe they set this clarity, but they don't really, I don't know, they're not really watching it all that carefully. They don't really care about it. Maybe that's the case, and maybe you can get away with a lot of things, but maybe you can't. Maybe in order to really make sure that the rules are being followed, you have to kind of follow up on the rules that you're making. I feel like this could potentially be the end of any kind of meme coin season that we've enjoyed in the past. And I see where meme coins might kind of die off a little bit. Look at, camera froze. Hold on a second. Let me fix this. Give me a second. I'm going to edit all this out anyway. Oh, there I am. Okay. Meme coins really could just kind of go away a little bit. And I hate to say that, but it's kind of the way it looks. And again, look at Trump coin right now. When it was released, it's Trump. Who's a bigger hype man than Trump in this country, or really in the world? So it launched, okay, and it went absolutely crazy for a couple of days. I mean, it went up pretty high. Let's see. We went all the way up to, I don't know, $75 or so, almost $76. And then I think people started to read what I was reading to you, that disclaimer, and figured out, okay, if they're really pushing that this is not an investment, that means Trump's probably not going to talk about it. He's nobody on his team is probably going to talk about it and try to push this commemorative meme card or whatever. And so the price probably isn't going to go anywhere from here. All I can do is buy this thing, hold it, and maybe one day after Trump is long gone and dead, maybe it'll be worth something, and then I'll sell it at that point, or I'll hold on to it or whatever. But that's all you can do because it's just a collectible. And you see what has happened. It has continually come down. And again, this is Trump. So what's going to happen to all of the other memes who rely on, these big influencers and this hype and the fact that you can make all kind of money once all that is taken away? I don't know. It's going to be very, very interesting to watch. But I think that for any of you out there who are building meme coins or have it in mind to build a meme coin, I think you should pay special attention to this, and you might need to get really, really creative because how do you get around just simply being classified as a collectible or really a pump and dump? How do you get people to buy it now? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Now, what about also the meme coins who start off as a meme coin and then do other things, right? All of a sudden, they take that meme coin and they give it some sort of utility. Well, if you do that, do you now move yourself out of that collectible category? And are you now in danger of being classified? I don't know, danger. I don't know what the clarifications are going to be or the regulations are going to be. But do you basically take yourself out of that category and put yourself into either commodity or what am I thinking? Security? I don't know. Not sure how it's all going to work. But again, it's going to be very, very interesting to watch. Okay, that was very long, and I'm sorry about that. But the second issue that I want to bring up is David was asked, and they talked about pretty extensively stable coins. It was put out that a stable coin, as far as they're concerned, is a digital dollar, a digital United States dollar. And it really provides an opportunity for them to extend the US dollar out into the world, right? For worldwide dominance, I believe is the terms that he used. And so, therefore, stable coins. I think the government is actually going to create a stable coin. Try competing with that one. That's not going to be easy. But what I got from it is that what they love about stable coins, again, is that you can peg it to the United States dollar. Now, any government can make any stable coin. Anybody can make a stable coin. You can peg it to whatever you want. But they are really pushing the narrative that the best thing to peg it to and what they're going to support is any stable coin that is pegged to the dollar, to the USD, okay? So what does that mean for anybody who is looking at making a stable coin, pegging it to anything other than a dollar? How difficult is it going to be for you to do that? What support are you going to get from the U.S. government? What regulations might there be to preclude you from doing that? We know that Trump is going to be the crypto president. We know that all these agencies and really all of the government is really being put on crypto watch. I mean, that he's looking to every part of the government to really push crypto forward and make sure that the United States is the crypto leader of the world. But in doing that, everything is America first with this guy. You know that. So that means US dollar first. Will there be some regulation clarity, some regulations that basically work against any stable coin that is pegged to anything other than the dollar? Again, that doesn't stop anybody from any other country from doing whatever they want. But here in the United States, it could potentially be an issue. So when he said those things, again, my ears perked up, and it's something I think that we need to watch going forward. Now, again, 6 months from the time of the executive order, which was just a couple of days ago, all of these agencies need to report back and come up with the plan, right, of what they're going to do. However, I believe that we will see quite a bit of this unfolding as we lead up to that 6-month term, and we'll see a lot of this happening. And we've got to watch it. We've got to watch what's going on. Net positive, I still think, for crypto. I think crypto is going to really, really excel under this administration. The rest of the world seems to be following suit. A little competition isn't bad, because we keep throwing out, how the rest of the world, China and even, some other areas are really way more advanced than we are in cryptocurrency. And so if you've got Trump pushing to make sure that we dominate everybody, you're going to have these other guys pushing back. That's only good for us, the investors, because as they push and they try to build it, we ride that wave, baby, and we do really, really well. So I'm looking for some really, really good things out of crypto, but we got to watch. We got to watch for a few things. The way that they're wording it, it's a little weird. All right, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Again, please leave comments in the comment section. That would be wonderful. Let's chat about this and keep this dialogue going, for the next 6 months, a year, or whatever. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that. I will talk to y'all later. Ciao.